found yourself in recent days acting in ways that are unexpected for you? Maybe you're engaging in discussions that you wouldn't normally have, or you're avoiding things that you would normally get involved in, or maybe you're a little bit like me and you find that everybody's annoying you and how can people be so stupid and still breathe? I want to help you understand what's going on here so that we can get rid of any self-criticism that we might have, act a little bit more compassionately, and help us understand how we can help those that we are serving. I want you to cast your mind back to October 2019. In October 2019, the east coast of New South Wales, especially those of us living in the lower mountain, all over the Blue Mountains, the Hawkesbury region and Nepean Valley, we had a horrendous bushfires. These bushfires were so bad, people were being evacuated. We had Christmas gift drives going on so that people who'd lost everything were receiving Christmas gifts that year. I know, I was a part of this. My husband and I also chose to evacuate ourselves from our place in Lapston because the fires felt really dangerous. So we took ourselves off to Manly, where we got stuck in a bushfire zone yet again. That's how bad the fires were. So that went from October right through in January. So October 2019, January 2020. The 25th of January 2020 was the first case of COVID known in Australia. It was the first time we'd heard about this place called Wuhan, and we all went, oh, that's nice, because we were all, still reeling from the bushfires. We did not have a clue what was about to happen. Come February 2020, remember the floods? Do you remember how much rain we had? Do you remember the floods that were affecting all the people that had lost all of their houses from the bushfires? We had people flooded out who were now living in tents on properties. And we decided that we needed to buy from the bush and help regional and remote communities get back on their feet. And we were going to take eskies and we were going to go out to the bush and buy things from local supermarkets and help people get back on their feet that way. And then in February of 2020, we had our first situation where we felt locked down. Now, whether or not it's the same thing as what we're experiencing now, but that's when the COVID situation started to hit. I am keenly aware of this because it was that month that I was actually diagnosed with bilateral breast cancer. My husband was diagnosed with cancer in the October of 2019. So we've been living with fires, floods, COVID. Do I go to work? Do I not go to work? Am I sick? Am I not going to be sick? Am I going to argue with this person? Do I get vaccinated? Do I not get vaccinated? Is it any wonder that we are now living with this extra level of heightened sensitivity and anxiety about just being alive? The world has demonstrated to us that it is not safe. Now, there are some ways that we as human beings will react when we are scared, fearful, which we are scared and fearful all the time. We will fight, we will go into flight, we will freeze, or we will fawn. And this is what you can see going on every day. People are fighting. I'm right, you're wrong. People are flighting, they're avoiding, they're sticking their head in the sand. They're like, la, 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 don't want to know, don't want to know. They're freezing, they're completely paralyzed. They can't make a decision about the simplest things. Or we fawn and we just go back into really surface level communication and surface level function because I cannot have another heavy conversation go on. So I'm curious to know which one of these are your favorite go-tos. Mine might just happen to be fight. Sometimes it's freeze. Sometimes it's fawn. Quite a lot of the time it's avoid, and I like to do that with chocolate. These aren't bad things, these are human things, but we can be kind to ourselves and compassionate to each other once we understand what's going on. And we can help the people that we serve understand what's going on by helping them stop being so critical about themselves and help them go, of course you're going to be engaging in this behavior at the moment. We really don't feel safe, but we have some answers to help people feel safe, don't we?